Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chase Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to
the
battle
National
today.
and American League Championship Series 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
Fisher is there, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Alcs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado. And he makes the throw to first. Bichette is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
2 balls, no.
One out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third. No left fielder.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
Nope. Outside.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So a runner at first with two away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bregman on third. Alvarez is over at second with one down in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Game 2 Cincinnati Reds 7-2 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 1-5
And now he's
final.
1 out away from getting out of this. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Three balls, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way from Verlander, and he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Batting fifth.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ground ball right into the shift. Bregman gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Digging in, Derek Fisher will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fisher's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, number 10.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Cavan Biggio is on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Verlander sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Maldonado goes to get it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back at PETCO Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. That's down.
One out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Lays off 2-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis.
Riding in once again, Travis Shaw. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
In there, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
0-1.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Maldonado is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
George Springer stands in as he looks at ball one here. It was a walk in his last trip. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fisher's under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That's a ball.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he lays off for ball one. Slider laid off for a ball. And the pitch. Called strike two as he locks him up there. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. And he misses with it, 1-1. McGuire, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a second-year big leaguer. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Verlander into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bo Bichette would be next. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line hard. but this is a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisher's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alec Bregman.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still tied 1 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll get a storm for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now. One out, nobody on. 3-1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's It's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now batting, left fielder.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Maldonado is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late. Ready with the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They still trail it here, 2-1. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Pitch on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in, Rendell Gritcher. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Derek Fisher the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Bo Bichette would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Second and third, 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1. Miles Straw will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 3.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bichette.
For Toronto, the shortstop, Bichette.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. The count 1-1. No, that's low.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The set and the 1-1. It's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alcs Bregman. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Shotrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Toronto have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Chase Anderson takes home the win. Justin Verlander takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chase Anderson. Credit the save to Ken Giles. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 3 Toronto Blue Jays 8-2 versus Houston Astros 6-1 final. Game 2 Toronto Blue Jays 8-4 vs Houston Astros 6-3 final.